Morning, guys. It's July 3rd, 6:30 in the morning, and I just want to do a video regarding an orchid. However, just want to show you guys the whole grow tent. Everything is looking really good. All green. Again, I went on a vacation for 3 weeks. It's been 2 weeks now, and so far. Again, I haven't lost any orchids or nepenthes or any plants at all, even the ones that are outside of the grow tent. Some looked rough, but definitely they would be able to recover. Okay, so the orchid is this one, found on the upper part of my grow tent. It's the Aerangis luteoalba rhodosticta, and just to show you guys what the current parameters are, it's 74% humidity. It was like 83 earlier. I opened the grow tent about 5-10 minutes ago, and it went down real fast. Temperature is 76 Fahrenheit. Again, it's on the upper part of my grow tent. You can see here I have another Aerangis. It's the Mystacidiae. It has a spike. The Aerangis punctata, Aerangis hariotiana. This one bloomed for me. So far, in terms of the Aerangis genus, 3 out of 4 has bloomed for me. And I'll talk more about it. I'll just grab this and put it in a spot where it's easier to record it from. Alright, so I'm back. I placed it here in this area. It's easier to do a video while sitting down. And okay, so this is my mist king turning on again. 8 seconds for 8 seconds every hour during the day, turned off during the night, and keeps the humidity consistent. Alright, but it allows it to dry out in like 45 minutes, so to prevent any like fungal infections or rot or any stuff that's related to too much moisture. So yeah, so back to this. It's the Aerangis luteoalba rhodosticta, and let me just grab something here. Alright, so yeah, according to my research, it got stuck. Oh, there you go. Sorry about that. So according to my research, can tolerate temperatures between 40 Fahrenheit to 95 Fahrenheit. 3 to 5 waterings a day, especially since it's mounted and depending on where it is. I received it on March 10th of last year, so it's been with me now for more than a year. So it's July right now. And purchase it from Hauserman Orchids, and according to some websites it's free flowering, but apparently around spring, summer, that's when it blooms. Just a bit of stuff that I've researched about. This came from they are a native of Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Central Africa Republic. So those are the places where this orchid is found, and apparently some of them, or they're found growing on branches of trees close to like rivers, and during the winter time there, what happens is those trees are also deciduous, so they lose their leaves during the cold weather, and that's when they're exposed to bright light. And then since they're close to rivers, the moisture there makes them really or gets the humidity really high. So that's one of the things I've read and where they're found. This specific one is known or kind of unique in its in their genus, because it has a red column. So the that one is the red column, and other common name is the beige Aerangis with red spots or red column, so, or red center, something like that. And you can see it here. It's not as red as the ones in the websites or online, but still really cool. Very unique again compared to other Aerangis. and it's even from far away you can already see that red column, and I'm not sure if it is appearing in the camera, but there's some slight beige coloration on the petals and the sepals. Another thing that's unique about this and I really like is the spurs found underneath the flowers. As you can see there, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like an inverted bird. Really cool. Now, I actually did a video already a week ago. At the time, these two blooms here hasn't opened yet, and so only three. But now I'm gonna repeat the video because I want to show you guys that I've got 5 flowers. As you can see, relative to the size of the plant, the flowers are kind of big, and that's one of the things I fell in love about these Aerangis, because of the Aerangis genus in particular, because from what I've researched, most of them and most that I've purchased are dwarf species, but they do offer, or they do bloom kind of large flowers relative to the size of the plant. Now, when I ordered this from Houserman Orchids, they said they are seedlings. So I'm not sure if there were seedlings at the time they were mounted, and then I've spent a couple of years already before they were sold to me, because according to the website, it will take another 2 to 3 years for them to bloom, but apparently they already bloomed within a year since I purchased them. So definitely they're not seedlings, I believe. Now, when I received them, I'll show you a picture of when I received them. They don't really have much of those not live, those long fiber sphagnum moss. I just place it there with what do you call this, with the fishing line, and that helped with the moisture and with the plant. As you can see, there's a lot of growth compared to the time I received them, and I don't have much leaf growth. Maybe it's just the characteristic of this species, but as you can see, there's this new roots, so they're doing really well. Again, in this area here currently it's around 76 Fahrenheit, and it's just 6:30 in the morning, but the most I've seen up here is like 78, so it's not really hot compared to if it's outdoors or how other growers grow this plant, but definitely they like the bright light. In my end, I water this every other day during the growing season. Even during winter, I might water it. There were times I'd water it every other day, thinking they're seedlings, because I read online they should be watered less to make them bloom during spring or summer. But at the time I was thinking, hey, they're just seedlings. Just don't want to since I've had them just for a year, I want to make sure they don't dry too much and die. But I think they like the conditions here, and they're well-established plants when I received them, so they did bloom already. So yeah, every other day I would water them. Since spring, I've been fertilizing once a week with the Maxi. It's a 1/4 strength Maxi, diluted in rainwater. What else do I do? So that's it. Again, Mist King is set up now for to turn on every hour for 8 seconds during the day. During the winter time, it was set up to run only for 6 seconds every hour during the day. The other thing is I'm trying to catch, because some people say during the night they have a distinct fragrance. I have a kid, so we're asleep like at around 10, and I don't have enough time to check it out. I tried to smell for any odors or fragrance, but there's none earlier. But yeah, really nice beige colored petals, the columns orange in my end, and then the spurs. So really cool plant. I am really happy and proud that I'm able to make it bloom, because again, everything, at least before the Haryotiana bloomed, it's all theoretical in terms of how I'm gonna grow them here, because a lot of growers say do this, do that, but now I can say for the genus, they adapt to my conditions. So as I've said, this one has bloomed already. You can check out the video. It would be definitely below before this video, and then I have a spike here. So the punctata, they said, is also a seedling, so I'm not sure yet. So hopefully in a year or two I should be able to get it to bloom. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, just a couple more. So as I've said, I've already done a video about this a week ago, so I only have 3 of these blooms, but now I have 5. So really cool. So I just grabbed a $quarter to show the size of the plant. Oh, sorry, it fell, but I was able to do this before. There you go. So just to show you guys the scale of the plant, it's really small, and then relative to the size of the plant, the blooms are pretty big. The spike is really long, and what's exciting about this, I'll just remove the coin. What's exciting about this is as the plant matures, as the plant grows, it will produce more spikes. I've seen really nice pictures online about this plant, and really cool to see how many blooms it can produce. So it's something that I'm excited about. You know, I've gone already through the first part wherein I can try to make it bloom. Oh no, the first part would be to keep it alive, make it thrive, and then make it bloom. And now I did that. Now looking forward for the years to come wherein I can get this plant to grow more. A bit of a close-up on the flower before I guys let you go. I'm not really sure if it's showing, but there's a faint beige color again, and it's like it's got those really small glitters. It's glistening. It's really nice. Unfortunately, I don't think the camera. There you go. Here, there you go. There. If you notice, there's some like shiny speckles on the flower. There you go. So really cool. Gives off that really nice effect. And yeah, I have 5 blooms. So happy about this. What else do I need to talk about? So I've talked about how I took care of this. So I guess that's it. But I just want to thank you guys for all the likes, the comments. I appreciate the words of encouragement. There's valid criticisms. I appreciate that also. When I don't mean valid, but more of a constructive criticisms, which is something that I appreciate. Appreciate the patience. I know that I do a lot of my videos without preparing, because like right now my kids are still asleep. I have a lot of time. I'm not really distracted. So again, I appreciate the patience for those that still watch the videos, even though at times I have a lot of the term brain fart, like I just forget what to say, but I'm appreciative of that. Again, this channel, I built this channel, made this channel to be able to share how I grow things, and that's exactly how I learned in this hobby. I binged on hundreds of videos, fish, plants, carnivorous plants, setups, all that stuff. So I hope you know, anyone who's watching this video learns something, even though stuff that I haven't talked about, because that's how I learned. I mean, I see stuff on setups, and even though the person or the YouTuber didn't mention it, it helped because I had an idea of what to do, and that's exactly how I was able to build this grow tent. So yeah, that's it, guys. Please hit like and subscribe, and have a good one.